Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to Easy English, the podcast where two friends just talk in English. Nice and slow, nice and easy. I'm Emily.
And I'm Daniel. And if this is your first time here, welcome. We are so happy you found us.
Seriously, we are. We know that learning a new language is not easy. It takes time, it takes patience, and sometimes it feels like you're never going to get it.
Oh, totally. I remember when I was trying to learn Spanish a few years ago, and I felt so lost. Like I could read words on a page, but the moment someone started talking fast, I had no idea what was happening.
Yes, that's exactly the feeling. And that's why we created this channel. We want to help people hear real English, natural English, the kind of English that real people in the United States actually speak every day.
And if you're new here, please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Just hit that subscribe button. It really helps us reach more people around the world who want to learn English.
Yes, and if you like this episode, leave us a like. It sounds like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference. It helps YouTube show our videos to more people who need them.
Exactly. We want to reach every person in the world who is trying to learn English. And with your help, we can do that. So thank you, seriously, from the bottom of our hearts.
Okay, so today, Daniel, what are we talking about?
Today, we are talking about the weekend. How to talk about your weekend in English.
Oh, I love this topic because this is something that comes up all the time in real life, right? Like every Monday at work, the first thing someone says to you is,
How was your weekend?
exactly. And if you don't know how to answer that, it can feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah, you kind of just freeze up. Your brain stops working, and you're like, it was good?
It was good, the classic answer, which is fine. But today, we're going to help you say a lot more than just, it was good.
We're going to teach you real phrases, real expressions, real ways to talk about what you did on the weekend, and we're going to do it by just having a conversation, like we always do.
Like two friends talking, which is exactly what we are. So, Daniel, let's start with something easy. How was your weekend?
Oh man. Okay, so my weekend was actually really nice. Like, I didn't do anything crazy or exciting, but it was just one of those weekends where you feel good at the end of it, you know?
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes those are the best weekends. Not every weekend has to be a big adventure.
Right, right. So on Saturday morning, I woke up kind of late. Like I usually wake up at 7, but on Saturday I didn't get up until maybe 9, 9:30.
Oh, that's nice. You slept in.
Yeah, I slept in, and that's an expression right there. Slept in. It means you stayed in bed longer than usual. You woke up late on purpose because you needed the rest.
I love sleeping in, especially in the winter when it's cold outside and your bed is warm. There's nothing better.
There's literally nothing better. Okay, so I slept in and then I just kind of took it easy in the morning. I made myself a big breakfast.
Oh, yeah? What did you make?
Eggs, scrambled eggs with cheese and some toast and coffee. A lot of coffee.
Daniel runs on coffee. I've known him for years, and I think coffee is basically his personality.
That is not wrong. I'm not going to argue with that. But yeah, I just ate breakfast slowly. I read a little bit. I watched some stuff on TV. Nothing special.
That sounds so relaxing, though.
It really was. And then in the afternoon, I went for a walk. There's a park near my house. I go there a lot. It's nothing fancy, just a regular park with some trees and a little pond, but I really like it.
That's so nice. Getting outside on the weekend is so important, I think, even if it's just a short walk.
Totally. I had my headphones in, I was listening to music, and I just walked around for like an hour. It cleared my head. I felt so much better after.
Oh, it cleared my head. That's a great expression. Can you explain that one?
Yeah, so to clear your head means to stop thinking about stressful things. Like you relax your mind, you let go of all the worries. After a long week of work, your head is full of all these thoughts and problems, and going for a walk or doing something simple can clear all of that out.
I love that. Yeah, I go for walks for the same reason. It's like a reset button.
Exactly, a reset button. That's a good way to put it. So that was Saturday. What about Sunday? Sunday was a little more social, so I called my friend Marcus. You might remember me talking about him before. We've been friends since college.
Oh, yeah, Marcus. I think I've met him once at one of your barbecues.
Yes, that's him, tall guy, always laughing.
Always laughing. Yes, I remember.
So Marcus called me and he was like, hey, you want to come over and watch the game? And I was like, yeah, absolutely.
What game was it?
Football, American football. We're both big fans. So I drove over to his place. His wife made this amazing chili. Oh my gosh, Emily, the chili was so good.
Stop it. I'm jealous.
It was so good. Like she made this big pot of chili with beans and meat and these little jalapenos and she put cheese on top and I had 2 bowls.
2 bowls, Daniel.
I have no regrets, 0 regrets. It was delicious.
Okay, so let's pause here for a second because Daniel used some really great expressions just now. Let's highlight a few of them. He said, come over. What does that mean?
Good catch. Yeah, come over means to come to someone's house. So when Marcus said, you want to come over, he's inviting me to his home. It's very casual, very common. Your friend might text you and say, hey, come over tonight. It means come to my place.
Perfect. And you also said you want to come over and watch the game. Watch the game is very common in the United States. Sports are a big part of the culture here. So on weekends, a lot of people get together with friends to watch games. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport is.
Yeah, it's almost like a little ritual. You get some food, you get some drinks, you sit with your friends, you watch the game. It's a really fun social thing.
So if someone in the United States says, we're watching the game on Sunday, you should come, that's a pretty normal, casual invitation, and it's a great way to spend time with people.
Definitely. Okay, Emily, now it's your turn. How was your weekend? What did you do?
Okay, so my weekend was a little bit different from yours. Mine was more busy. Like Saturday, I was running around all day.
Oh no, what happened?
Okay, it started fine. I woke up, had my coffee, very nice. But then I remembered I had to run some errands.
Ugh, errands on Saturday.
I know, but they had to get done. So, run errands, that's a phrase we use when you have a bunch of small tasks or chores to do outside the house. Like going to the grocery store, going to the pharmacy, going to the post office. Those are all errands.
Yeah, nobody loves running errands, but everybody has to do them.
Exactly. So, I went to the grocery store first, and the grocery store was so crowded on Saturday morning. Like everyone and their mother was there.
Everyone and their mother. That's a funny expression.
Right? Everyone and their mother just means a lot of people, more people than you expected. It's a little exaggerated, a little funny. Like the place was packed.
Packed means very full, very crowded, no space.
No space. I could barely move my cart. And of course, the one thing I needed most, butter, was completely sold out.
No butter? That's a real problem.
It's a crisis, Daniel. It's a full crisis. So I went to 3 different aisles looking for butter, finally asked someone who worked there, and they said they'd have more in the afternoon. So I just bought everything else and decided to come back later.
Oh no, a second trip to the grocery store?
A second trip, I know, very annoying, but okay, it's fine. I also went to the pharmacy to pick up some medicine, and then I went to the bank because I needed to sort out something with my account.
So that's like 3 errands in one morning.
3 errands, and by noon, I was already tired. But then I got home and I made lunch and I sat on my couch and I just breathed for a minute.
You needed that.
I really did. I made a little pasta, nothing fancy, just some spaghetti with tomato sauce, and I watched some TV, and honestly, that quiet hour on my couch after all that running around, it felt amazing.
See, that's the thing. Sometimes the most relaxing moment of your day is right after you've been really busy because you can finally sit down and appreciate it.
That's exactly it. You earn the rest.
Yes, you earn it. I like that.
So after my little recovery lunch, I video called my mom.
Oh, that's sweet.
I try to call her every weekend. She lives in another state. She's in Ohio. I'm in California. So we don't see each other very often, but we video call. And we talked for like 2 hours.
2 hours. You two have a lot to talk about.
I know, we really do. My mom she's a talker. She's very funny. She told me this whole story about her neighbor's dog who got loose and ran through 3 different yards and knocked over a bird feeder.
Oh no.
And the neighbor was running after the dog in her pajamas in the middle of the afternoon.
That is a great story.
My mom tells the best stories. So yeah, that call really made my day. Even though I was tired from the errands, after talking to her, I felt much better.
Yeah, talking to someone you love can really lift your spirits.
Lift your spirits. That's a beautiful expression. It means to make you feel happier, more positive, like your mood goes up.
Like your spirits rise, get higher.
Exactly. So that was Saturday. Now, Sunday was much more relaxed. I slept in a little bit, just like you, not as late as you, maybe 8:30 or so.
8:30 is still sleeping in for you. You usually wake up at like 6, right?
6:15. Yes, I know. I'm a morning person.
She wakes up at 6 in the morning on her own without an alarm. I don't understand how that's possible.
I've always been like that since I was a little kid. My parents used to say I was the alarm clock of the family.
That's adorable and also terrifying.
Anyway, so Sunday I woke up at 8:30, which felt like a vacation. I made a really nice breakfast. I did avocado toast. I know, very California of me.
Very California.
With a poached egg on top, and it was delicious. And then I spent the morning just doing things around the house, cleaning a little bit, doing laundry, the kind of stuff that you push off all week and then finally do on Sunday.
The Sunday chores.
The Sunday chores. And then in the afternoon, this was the highlight of my Sunday. I went to a farmer's market with my friend Jess.
Oh, I love a good farmer's market.
They're so nice, right? So it's this outdoor market that happens every Sunday in my neighborhood. There are all these little booths with fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, flowers, bread, honey, jams, all kinds of things.
Sounds amazing.
It really is. And Jess and I just walked around for like 2 hours. We tried samples, I bought some strawberries and this really nice sourdough bread, and we got coffee from one of the booths there.
Perfect Sunday afternoon.
It really was. And it was good weather, too. Like, not too hot, not too cold. The sky was blue, there was a little breeze. Just a really nice day to be outside.
I love days like that. When the weather is just right and you're outside and you feel so alive almost.
Yes, you feel like everything is okay in the world, just for that moment.
Yeah, those moments are so good to hold on to.
Okay, so let's do something helpful here. Let's talk about some simple questions and answers that you can use when someone asks you about your weekend. Because that's really what this episode is about, right?
Right. We've been talking about our weekends, which is great. You're hearing lots of vocabulary and expressions, but now let's be very direct and give you some tools.
So the basic question is, how was your weekend? Simple, 3 words. And how can you answer?
The simplest answer is it was great, or it was good, or it was okay. Those are all fine, but today we want to give you more than that.
Right. So let's go through some common responses. Let's say someone asks, how was your weekend? And you want to say it was relaxing. You can say, it was really relaxing. I just stayed home and rested.
Or maybe your weekend was busy. You can say, it was pretty busy actually. I had a lot of errands to run.
Or maybe you did something fun. You can say, it was so much fun. I went out with some friends on Saturday.
Or maybe it was kind of mixed, some good parts, some not so good. You can say, it was okay. Saturday was great, but Sunday was a little slow.
I love that one because life isn't always perfect, right? Sometimes the weekend is just okay.
And that's totally valid. You don't have to pretend every weekend is amazing.
Now let's talk about some follow-up. Because in a real conversation, after you say, I had a great weekend, the other person will probably ask more questions, like,
Oh yeah, what did you do?
Exactly. And then you need to describe your activities. Let's go through some really common weekend activities and how to talk about them.
Okay, so first, staying home. A lot of people, especially introverts, love a quiet weekend at home. How do you talk about that?
You can say, I had a quiet weekend. I stayed home and watched Netflix. Or, I didn't really do much. I just relaxed at home. Or, I had a low-key weekend. Low-key means calm, not very exciting, not very social.
Low key is a very American expression, very casual, very common. I had a low key weekend is something you'll hear all the time.
Then there's going out. Maybe you went to a restaurant, a bar, a park, a shopping mall. You can say, we went out for dinner on Saturday. Or, I went out with my friends Friday night. Or, we checked out that new restaurant downtown.
Checked out. That means you visited something new. You went to see it. We checked out that new coffee shop means you went there for the first time to try it.
Then there's spending time with family. I visited my parents this weekend, or we had a family dinner on Sunday, or my sister came to visit, so we spent the day together.
And then there's doing activities like sports, hobbies, outdoor things. I went hiking on Saturday morning. I played basketball with some guys from work. I took a yoga class. I went to the gym.
Or creative stuff. I spent the afternoon painting. I was working on a project. I started reading a new book.
Oh, reading, that's a good one. I stayed home and read all weekend. That sounds so peaceful.
It really does. Okay, now let's talk about some expressions for talking about feelings during the weekend, because it's not just about what you did, it's also about how you felt.
Right, and English is full of great phrases for feelings. Let's go through a few.
If you felt very tired and you needed rest, you can say, I was exhausted by Friday, so I spent the whole weekend just recharging. Recharging like a phone battery. You're getting your energy back.
I use recharging all the time, like I needed to recharge. It means you were tired and you rested, and now you feel better.
If you had a really fun time, you can say, I had a blast. A blast means a really great time, lots of fun. We had such a blast at the game on Sunday.
A blast. I love that one. Super American, super casual.
If you were bored, you can say, honestly, my weekend was kind of boring. I didn't really do much. And that's okay to say. Not every weekend is exciting.
Or if you were stressed, even on the weekend, which happens, you can say, I was trying to relax, but I had so much on my mind. So much on my mind means you were thinking about a lot of things, worries, problems, to-do lists.
And if the weekend went by too fast, which is almost always, you can say, the weekend flew by, or it went by so fast. Flew by means time passed very quickly. Before you knew it, it was Monday again.
The weekend always flies by.
Always, every single time. You feel like you just got to Friday, and then suddenly it's Sunday night, and you're like, no, not already.
The Sunday night feeling is so real.
So real. There's even a name for it in English. Some people call it the Sunday scaries, like this little feeling of anxiety or sadness that you get on Sunday evening because you know Monday is coming.
Oh my gosh, the Sunday scaries. Yes, I definitely experienced this.
I think most people do, even if you like your job, even if your life is good. There's something about Sunday evening that just feels a little heavy.
Heavy, yeah, that's the right word. But then Monday comes, you survive it, and before you know it, it's Friday again.
The cycle of life.
The beautiful, exhausting cycle of life.
Okay, let's do something fun. Let's role play a short conversation so that our listeners can hear how all these phrases come together in a real exchange, a very natural, everyday conversation.
Great idea. Okay, I'll be your coworker. You just got back to work on Monday morning. Ready?
Ready?
Hey, Emily. Good morning. How was your weekend?
Oh, hey, it was so nice, actually. I really needed it. I had a pretty relaxing Sunday, which was perfect.
Oh yeah, what did you do?
On Saturday, I was kind of running around, had a ton of errands to do, but Sunday was great. I went to the farmer's market with my friend, and it was just such a nice afternoon. The weather was perfect.
Ugh, I love farmers markets. Did you get anything good?
Yes, I got these amazing strawberries and a sourdough loaf. I had the bread for breakfast this morning, actually. So good.
That sounds amazing. My weekend was pretty low key. I slept in on Saturday, went for a walk, and then on Sunday, I went over to my friend's place to watch the game.
Oh, fun. Did your team win?
No, they did not.
Oh, no.
But the chili was incredible, so I can't complain too much.
See, that's the spirit. Find the silver lining.
Always. Okay, the silver lining. That's actually a great expression to end on. Let's explain that one.
Yes, find the silver lining. So there's an old saying in English, every cloud has a silver lining. It means that even in a bad or disappointing situation, there's always something good, something positive if you look for it.
Like, my team lost. That's the cloud. But we had amazing chili. That's the silver lining.
Exactly. So when things don't go the way you wanted, try to find the silver lining. Focus on what was still good.
I think that's a really nice way to think about life, actually. Not just language, but life in general.
Agreed. And that ties into how we talk about our weekends too. Even if your weekend wasn't perfect, maybe you were sick, maybe plans fall through, maybe the weather was terrible, you can still find something good to talk about.
Plans fell through, another great expression. To fall through means that something you planned didn't happen. It was canceled or it didn't work out. We had plans to go hiking, but they fell through because of the rain.
Yes, plans fall through all the time. That's life. But there's always something to be grateful for.
Okay, so before we wrap up today's episode, let's do a quick summary of the main phrases and expressions we talked about. Just a simple review.
Great. Okay, so for answering how was your weekend, you can say, it was great, it was pretty relaxing, it was really busy, it was kind of low-key, it was okay, honestly.
For talking about activities, remember, I slept in, woke up late. I ran errands, did small tasks and chores. We went out for dinner, went to a restaurant. I went over to a friend's place, visited a friend's home. We checked out a new place, visited somewhere new for the first time.
For feelings and reactions, I had a blast, so much fun. I needed to recharge, rest after being tired. The weekend flew by. Time passed very quickly. I had a lot on my mind, lots of things to think or worry about. It lifted my spirits, made me feel happier. I found the silver lining, found something positive in a difficult situation.
And don't forget the Sunday scaries.
Yes, the Sunday scaries. May you all conquer them every week.
Every single week. Okay, so here's our little challenge for you today. Sometime this week, we want you to practice telling someone about your weekend in English. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be long. It can just be 1 or 2 sentences. My weekend was relaxing. I stayed home and watched TV. That's it. Simple, short, but you said it in English.
And if you don't have anyone to practice with in real life, that's okay. Write it in the comments below this video. We want to read your weekend stories.
Yes, tell us in the comments, how was your weekend? What did you do? Use the expressions from today's episode and practice there. We read as many comments as we can.
And if you're enjoying Easy English, the best thing you can do to support us is subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. It really does help us reach more people around the world.
We want to be there for every person who is working hard to learn English, wherever you are in the world, whether you're in Italy or Brazil or Japan or Egypt or anywhere else. We see you, we appreciate you, and we're rooting for you.
Every single day you practice is a step forward, even on the days when it feels hard. Even on the days when you feel like you're not making progress, you are. Learning a language takes time, and you are doing it.
That's right. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate the small wins and keep showing up. Keep practicing.
We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Until then, take care of yourselves, enjoy your weekends.
And don't forget to find the silver lining.
Yes, always. See you next time, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.